And welcome back to Beyond Tech Hype Channel. Have you ever been in the middle of a Netflix binge, a crucial Zoom call, or an epic gaming session, only to have your Wi-Fi grind to a halt? That spinning loading wheel is the stuff of nightmares, right? Well, today we're here to save the day with the top 5 hacks to supercharge your Wi-Fi speed. These are practical, no-nonsense tips you can try right now to get your internet flying. Whether you're working from home, streaming in 4K, or battling it out online, we've got you covered. So, grab a coffee, hit that like button, and subscribe if you want more tech hacks to make your life smoother. Let's dive into these Wi-Fi boosting tricks. Before we start, a quick heads up. Slow Wi-Fi can be caused by a ton of factors, from your router's position to sneaky bandwidth hogs. We've tested these hacks to ensure they're effective for most setups, whether you're in a tiny apartment or a sprawling house. And don't worry if you're not a tech wizard, these are beginner-friendly. Ready? Let's boost that Wi-Fi. Hack 1. Optimize your router's position. First up, let's talk about where your router lives. Your router is like the quarterback of your Wi-Fi team. It needs a clear shot to throw those signals across your home. If it's stuffed in a closet, hidden behind your TV, or buried in the basement, you're basically asking for weak signals. Walls, furniture, and even appliances like microwaves can block or weaken Wi-Fi waves, especially on the 2.4 GHz band. So what's the hack? Move your router to a central, elevated spot in your home. Think high up, like on a shelf or a bookcase, and away from walls, metal objects, or water-filled things like fish tanks. I once helped a friend move their router from behind a couch to a coffee table in the living room, and their Wi-Fi went from spotty to solid in minutes. If you've got a multi-story home, place it on the main floor to cover upstairs and downstairs. Pro tip: point the antennas, if your router has them, vertically for better horizontal coverage. If dead zones persist, consider a Wi-Fi extender, but we'll touch on that later. This simple move can double your signal strength. Hack 2. Switch to the 5 GHz band or optimize channels. Next, let's tackle interference. If you live in an apartment or a busy neighborhood, your Wi-Fi is competing with everyone else's. Most routers use the 2.4 GHz or 5 GHz frequency bands, and when too many networks crowd the same channel, it's like a packed highway. Everything slows to a crawl. Plus, devices like cordless phones or baby monitors can mess with the 2.4 GHz band. Here's the hack. Switch to the 5 GHz band for faster speeds and less interference. Log into your router's admin page, usually by typing 192.168.0.1 or 192.168.1.1 into your browser, and check if your router supports 5 GHz. If it does, enable it and connect your speed-hungry devices, like your laptop or gaming console, to that network. The 5 GHz band is like a VIP lane, faster but with a shorter range, so keep devices close to the router. If you're stuck on 2.4 GHz, use a free app like Wi-Fi Analyzer to find a less crowded channel like 1, 6, or 11 and switch to it in your router settings. I tried this in my old apartment surrounded by 20 networks, and my speeds jumped by 30%. It's like giving your Wi-Fi room to breathe. Hack 3. Prioritize bandwidth with quality of service. QoS. Alright, hack number 3 is all about taking control of your bandwidth. If your household is like mine, you've got phones, tablets, smart TVs, and maybe even a smart fridge all fighting for Wi-Fi. When everyone's streaming, gaming, or downloading at once, your connection can feel like it's stuck in quicksand. The hack? Use your router's quality of service, or QoS, settings to prioritize what matters most. Log into your router's admin page again. Don't worry, it's easier than it sounds. And look for a QoS or bandwidth control section. Here, you can tell your router to give priority to specific devices or tasks, like your work laptop for Zoom calls or your PlayStation for gaming. For example, I set my router to prioritize my PC during video calls, and it stopped buffering even when my roommates were streaming. You can also limit bandwidth for less critical devices, like that smart speaker that's always updating. If your router doesn't have QoS, try scheduling big downloads, like game updates, for late at night to free up bandwidth during the day. This hack is a game changer for busy networks. Hack 4. Upgrade your router or update firmware. Let's talk hardware. If your router is older than your favorite pair of jeans, say from 2015 or earlier, it might not support modern Wi-Fi standards like Wi-Fi 6, which is way faster and better at handling multiple devices. Even newer routers can slow down if their firmware, the software that runs them, is outdated. The hack here is twofold. First, check your router's model number. If it's ancient, consider upgrading to a Wi-Fi 6 router. They're more affordable now, starting around $50, and can boost speeds significantly. I upgraded my router last year, and my download speeds went from 20 megabits per second to over 100 megabits per second on the same plan. If you're not ready to splurge, update your router's firmware. Log into the admin panel, find the firmware section, and hit update. It's usually a one-click process. Some routers auto-update, so check for that option. Outdated firmware can cause slowdowns or even security issues, so this is a quick win that takes less than 5 minutes. Hack 5. Kick bandwidth hogs and secure your network. Last but definitely not least, let's talk about bandwidth thieves. Ever wonder if your neighbor's streaming on your Wi-Fi because you never change that default password? Or maybe your own devices are secretly eating bandwidth with background updates. Either way, these hogs can tank your speeds. Here's the hack. Secure your network and kick out uninvited guests. Log into your router and check the list of connected devices. Look for anything unfamiliar, like unknown device 123. If you spot a moocher, change your Wi-Fi password to something strong, like a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. Use WPA3 security if your router supports it. It's the latest and greatest. Next, check your devices for bandwidth-hungry apps. On your Mac or PC, open Task Manager or Activity Monitor and look at network usage. Close apps like cloud backups or auto-updating software. I once found my smart TV downloading a massive update during a gaming session, and shutting it off freed up so much speed. Bonus tip: reboot your router weekly to clear out glitches and refresh connections. It's like a nap for your Wi-Fi. Bonus tip: consider extenders or mesh networks. Before we wrap up, a quick bonus hack for those stubborn dead zones. If your Wi-Fi still struggles in certain rooms, a Wi-Fi extender or mesh network can save the day. Extenders are budget-friendly and boost your signal to far corners, but they might halve your speed if not set up right. Mesh systems like Google Nest or Eero create a seamless network with multiple nodes, perfect for big homes. I set up a mesh system for my parents' house, and their Wi-Fi went from patchy to flawless across 2 floors. Pick what fits your budget and say goodbye to buffering. And there you have it, the top 5 hacks to turbocharge your Wi-Fi speed. From moving your router to securing your network, these tips will have you streaming, gaming, and working without that dreaded loading wheel. If you loved this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who's always complaining about slow Wi-Fi, and hit that subscribe button for more tech tips. Got a Wi-Fi hack of your own or a question? Drop it in the comments below, and we might feature it in our next video. Don't forget the bell so you're first to catch the real story behind the latest innovations. Stay curious. This is Beyond Tech Hype.